All right. What's going on, guys? We are here, back in the Sunderland Football Manager 2021 Road to Glory series. This build-up, it's for a big moment. First knockout round in the Champions League for Sunderland, getting to the Champions League, qualifying, finishing top 4 in the Premier League was big. Then playing the group stage and getting out of it was massive. So this is now one we've got against Lyon, and I think we've put ourselves in a good position to not get knocked out in the first round, but Lyon, they're okay. They got some solid players. So just to round up a result we just played out off camera, was the Aston Villa game. JB scored the 2 goals. JONNY, BRENNAN, actually from a comment I got in the last video, someone requested some merch for JONNY BRENNAN. Let me know if you guys would like to see that, and maybe if anyone that can help me out with that, as I never really created merch before in terms of designing it. And yeah, because I'm not really that kind of person to create designs for merch or whatever. So yeah, or just give me some ideas, something like that, because yeah, I haven't done that before. But if you really want it for the Sunderland save, give me more ideas as well. But as you can see, that game, Aston Villa, they're really struggling at the bottom of the league. So it's we are actually playing like that. Okay, you can't click on Aston Villa from there. Well, you can see them at the bottom anyway. And there's their team. Quite a few regens, probably a younger side, probably looking to rebuild. And of course, it's just going to be the first leg, as too many games in between to do those two in the same episode. But in terms of injuries and players missing, Sam Greenwood, when I saw an injury, I was like, I touched on Sam Greenwood. Should we try and sell him or not, even though he's a team leader? Someone said in the comments, you should sell him even though he's a team leader if he's not first-team quality anymore, but he does provide that homegrown, like that situation for the Champions League, homegrown at the club especially. So that's, there's these little things, because if we'll make an issue about it, he could be important to keep, and he wouldn't be on the biggest wage. He's here for a few more years. So yeah, for the time being, at least for the next couple seasons, as a backup, he's not the worst. Armini's suspended for this one. So let's just go in, take a look. I don't think it's a game we go on our counter formation, even though it's away from home. Maybe we'll learn. But yeah, Nicolo Armini is suspended, and there's a few things we'll touch on. We shall bring in, of course, Ben White. Dalamura comes out. Salisu back in. Obviously, White goes over to this side, and we bring in Holgate and to Aaron Martin, actually. Holgate goes out, and Williams to play at right back. It's a big decision. Can't lie, that's a big decision to make. Holgate to make the bench, though. I think that's a little stronger. And then we put Maldonado back there. So Andre Wagner, this is what I mean about our improvements. Last season we had more players that we couldn't register. More important, like don't even count Tomasevich. He's just in the first team for mentoring. So and James Garner we're not really using in the season anyway in like the league. So essentially any player we have unregistered, we haven't really needed to use this season. So for these games, you take him out. If we go filtered and go to under 23s, out of the goal, that no one in the under 23s we could have selected, and the under 18s we had that keeper. What was it, Lewis John? No, he just got an injury. Oh, was it him? So no goalkeepers on. See guys, I say goalkeepers don't get injured. Well, again, we haven't really had to use our backup goalkeeper anyway, so that's like a little warning sign, but don't make that an issue. If anything, let's think of a positive. We can have an extra outfield player. Well, it won't be Brooks. Brooks will come on for Alcazar. Let's just see it in that way, because goalkeepers barely get injured. Kladrubski, we won't rush, back from his little injury. Make sure he'll be fit for the second leg. Yeah, so we are missing some names. Luke Thomas, I think we prepare him to be able to be selected. Need to get some fitness into him. Basically, that's what I mean with that. So, yeah, we don't really need to have this filter. Wait, why are all these other guys showing? Or maybe just because we don't have a backup. Not even good. When do you see me needing to sub on a goalkeeper anyway? So, yeah, we're going to go in like this. Relatively strong. Only key player we're missing is Armini, essentially. So it's a strong overall selection. Smith Rowe, probably another. So there we are. But you can't lie. If Henderson gets injured, if whatever percentage or possibility that happens, we are in trouble. You can't lie. But we're getting a step closer. We have goalkeepers coming up through the youth with high potential. So, yeah, we're going to have someone available. That's what I mean. Each season improve. And this season, for these knockout stages now, just rely on a bit of luck. Just have what we have for the whole season. Our goalkeeper not get injured for an extended period of time. So, yeah, we should be fine. So we don't need to make that an issue unless it becomes an issue. Because, as I said, even from next season, it shouldn't be. We're progressing in terms of Europe, in terms of registrations, more homegrown players in England. So, yeah, we're going to be good. I reckon next season we could almost have no players unregistered. So, yeah, I think that's enough talk on that. See, in reality, guys, if both their centre backs have yellow cards, what would you do with that? Like, what's your go-to? Say if, both defenders got an early yellow, maybe to risk them to, make a second, like, to make a lot of challenges. Not sure exactly what you would do. But what I was going to say, in terms of quality of the teams, I don't think we're that much better than them, admittedly. Like, if you just take a look at their striker, I'm not going to go through, click on everyone. Admittedly, Dembele, if he came into our team, he'd be our best striker. Like, you could say Johnny Brennan, but they'd be on a similar level. So, yeah, they're at least the same level. So, or if anything, we're just slightly better than them overall, but it's not like we go into this, it's a must-win, like we're expected to easily just thrash them. So, let's see what we do, Johnny Brennan, because obviously they've got to this stage by beating other sides, and now it's Slozek to Franks. And Gisa to Johnny Brennan, and he goes bang. Is that going to count? No. Yeah, you could tell I was pretty dubious about that. And let's see the replay. The goal reviews for offside, they never change. Penalties are the only ones that sometimes do, which is unrealistic because some get overturned. Like, no, that is offside and it's given, but there's never ones that are close. Maybe they're just given goals and they don't need to review them. But yeah, it would be interesting just to see that. White. Okay. He's in the right back position at the moment. And he puts it in. And it's Sergio Gomez. He doesn't score too many goals. He's normally the creator, but his turn. It was his turn to step up. Come on. Let's go. That was done well. There's something in this episode, I don't know why, I'm like is it just a bit nervous wondering what we're going to do in this one? Yeah, it's tricky. Or maybe I know because it's going to go over two legs. Yeah, like the excitement. Because, yeah, I'm not going to get too hyped up about that, even if we're dominating this game by the looks of it. I know there's a lot to go. Johnny Brennan's looking a bit tired. Twist, no, that's not good. Sergio, oh my God, why are we getting injuries suddenly? I'll tell you what. Dusan and Sergio Gomez just got an injury and we're falling to pieces. What change do we actually make here? I just want to see how he runs that off, to be honest. But he says recovering from it. It's half time, yeah. I want to see how he recovers going into the second half. Guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done. That's, solid enough. So, yeah, we're starting to get a bit of injuries. See what he does. Set it up, yep. Yeah, we're not feeling pressured, which is good. Like, we're playing our natural game, and Franks, I was ready to celebrate. But, we are playing our natural game. Yeah, see what I mean? We're just not finishing there. But we're not panicking and having a shot outside the box when we could find a pass. Yeah, realistically, we probably have to sub Sergio Gomez. Smith Rowe through the middle. He's got the same rating for every role. See how he does there. He's not too bad. He could finish as well on his day. He's not a bad player. We haven't used him enough, to be fair. He's 30 million in his value. We signed about half of that. I always like to flex that for whatever reason. We got one more sub up our sleeve, so we have to save that. There's too much time left. Too much time. I'll praise the lads out there, though, because we are control. We got an away goal, which is really nice. If we get this 1-0, completely happy. But you look at the stats. They haven't provided anything at all at home. Their fans very frustrated at the moment. Williams, like, we're taking... Oh, as I'm about to say, and ironically, it's a Gomez for them. Oh, my gosh, but he doesn't score. I was going to say, I wonder how that adds up. Our Gomez is off. Their Gomez is still on, and he had a chance. He couldn't finish, though. All right. So in front of all their fans here, they're going to want to do something. Martin, 1 yellow. Ooh. But he's one of our better players. Just don't get a yellow card out there, mate, please. Those could be important. In the Champions League, Smith Rowe just came on. Brooks. Aaron, instead he almost scores. He looks like he's doing well. Who was actually the suggestion there? I missed it. But anyway, I'll still sub who I think is the best candidate. Won't be a centre-back. Brandon Williams. It's a tricky one. Now I got to leave him out there. See, Aaron Martin's one of the most fit. David Brooks, who's on a yellow card. Some guy, 6.1, not good enough. Let's bring on Alcazar, who's got a lot of pace. Generally, I've brought on Conceição, but don't forget Alcazar, he's incredible pace. And don't forget, do we make that purchase? Is that still in his contract? See, that's not in the loan deal, like a future fee. That's in his release clause. So let's not be waiting to the end of the season. If we got money to do it, which we do we go and purchase him? Even though we haven't used him a lot this season, like, he's a young player. Like, he's a wonder kid. And his value is up to... I think that's a must, right? His minimum fee release clause is 8.5 mil. His value just about to hit 10 mil. So, what do you say? And the thing is, I don't want him to be thinking in his mind, he's had like a... Thinking in his mind like he's had a bad loan spell and wouldn't want to join us. So, see, they're suggesting Holgate to come on from Martin. Like a centre-back / right-back for a left-back. No, I wouldn't do that. They suggest some weird ones, I'll tell you what. Oh, no. We deal with it. Praise. Well, let's see what that does. It's important. I told you, I've had a bit of this weird feeling for this game. It's a bit of the unknown, because if they get a goal now... Maybe it was the little bit the goalkeeping situation, but that hasn't needing to be a worry for the whole year. Henderson's played. So, yeah, he looks pretty good. That wasn't. Oh, how did he covered that? That's offside. Give that as offside. Yes. But I'm still shocked how Henderson didn't get that. Maybe he knew that was going to be offside. Wouldn't be fun. Yeah, the goal, it's always disallowed, as I said. Let's just see from the replay. That was super close. But see he had his hands there. I'm surprised he didn't save it, though. They're going really attacking now. So they're searching for a goal, and we're still keeping our same way. That's me trying to process what is this going to be. Like, how come I don't get this many chances when I'm... You know exactly, when it's the opposite. You know, and we get players forward. Well, if we end up scoring, that might make sense. But, like, yeah. Alcazar, show your pace, lad. Do something with it. Do something with this. And I suppose I can't complain, because generally this might happen against me. Loze. Oh, yes. I knew that was going to be a goal before it's finished, and that's good that, yeah, Louis Alcazar, he actually scores there. Yes, that's very important. That's very important, like for him as well. Yeah, look at this. Vranks sprayed it out to Loze. I love that play. I love that kind of setup. He played across the goal. That's beautiful football. Good, you take that. You take that in knockouts in Champions League, away from home, you get 2. They did go attacking, to be fair. But still, I guess that last highlight, it was for our goal. So, yeah. But it just feels like they were getting a bit more. There were a bit more highlights anyway, opposed to when I would go that fashion. I'm not going to complain, though. Definitely not complaining about this game. We got XG2 and we scored 2 goals. This one, see, this felt like a fair game. How it should have played out. Let's get it. And of course, we'll say it's really I won't say no one gave us a chance. People who had ridden us off, did they? We weren't favourites in this one. That says a lot too. Liverpool lost their game as well away from home. But, yeah, Juventus could come to Anfield and have a tough time. See, needed to just sub out Johnny Brennan. Twist knees. You got to be careful with the knees. 4 to 7 days. Leave him out. Yeah, for the next couple. Yeah, I think we should do it. Yeah, Alcazar. Go that 8.5. This should go through. It just normally something comes up when you put that. Just gonna try. No. It's in his contract, you dumb fuck. What? Minimum fee release. Can you read FM? I don't know why I'm trying to click this. Minimum fee release clause, 8.5 million. Can I not do it while he's out on loan? No. Like, FM, why are you bugging? I know he's unhappy right now, so he might not agree to a contract. But, like, is it because we've loaned him? But I'm pretty sure I would have done that once before. Just because a player's loaned out, even if it's to us. Hey, why can't... No, why isn't it in the information where... I'll tell you what. There's something fishy going on there. That literally says that's a minimum fee release. 8.5. Why is that not triggering? Am I missing something? I don't know why, but normally when there's a clause there... Yeah, like, I don't know. And this might not be too surprising. Dalamura. Hey, it might be time for an upgrade in his position anyway. Apologize. I'll say they'll be addressed. And if he gets unhappy with this, nah. Probably because my stance as a manager now, like when players come to me with their issues, we solve that. But he can't just keep being not played enough and he's going to be happy with that. But we used him in a few and I know it's probably not as much as he was wanting. Yeah, I tried to save it late. Oh, look, use him in these couple, but we just had too many. Yeah, he's probably saying this is a realistic thing. Probably need to move him on now. What's his value? Just under 11 million. We can make a little profit off of him. He's been a nice signing in terms of the price we used him for. That's the price we signed him for, more specifically, is, yeah, how we used him in the team, to be fair. It doesn't always work that way, but, yeah, sometimes. It's not like we paid overs for a guy we didn't use enough. And Brooks, see, we're getting a lot of these smaller injuries, like little tightness and stuff. So Brooks, yeah, he's going to be fine. 1 to 3 days. He might miss just this one against Leicester. Andrew Gilbert, 17 years old, contracted to Valencia, looks like he has pretty good potential, solid defensive midfielder, very good passing. Vision isn't the highest, so he's probably a more defensive midfielder, but, you know, he's good with his passing. Shouldn't give it up too much. Just play those short, simple, effective passes. You go over to his contract, minimum fee release clause, or who knows. See, I want to show you just in comparison. We'll go up to the amount. Yeah, that thing pops up. So you go 14.25. How come that's not... It's literally the same situation. The only thing, we've got him on loan, so I don't know. And I've never experienced that come into fruition. 8.5. Unless, as I said, unless I'm mini... Where's that tick? The tick's not there, and no matter how much you put. So, yeah, already went through that. Won't spend too much time on it because, yeah, I just don't know. But before we do get into this next game, to show you the situation, why Manchester United, they're only 1 point ahead of us. Yeah, they dropped points, but it wasn't an easy game. It was, they just beat Southampton, but also, look at that. Look at that. Recent results haven't been the best, struggling to get wins. In the month of February, but they finally did. Just against Southampton, though, they're struggling to score. Not conceding too many, though, but yeah, it was a draw against Chelsea, so that was really handy for us. So this is an important game, really important one for us. We'll get the opposition instructions going. Leicester, they're not doing too well, but yeah, this is an important game. Dalamura, Kladrubski might sneak him in because leave Johnny Brennan out completely. As I said, Brooks as well. We won't risk these guys, but... I guess, no, we already got those attackers in. So we'll add Holgate. Oh no, Armini. See, Armini could almost start as well. I'm just going through it all. White or select. See, we're almost all back now. So now it brings up a situation. Defensively, I guess Ben White, if he might need a rest, judging off that. Let's take in all. But he doesn't look like he's going to get injured or something. Maybe Armini stays on the bench for that. But that's where we're in a position now where Armini... Do you start him ahead of Brandon Williams? It's an interesting one. Yeah, we've got selection, not issues, but it's a situation for sure. Ben White, will leave him. Armini can come on right back or centre half. So, maybe come on late for Ben White. It says max was 75 minutes, but I'm wondering why. Because off that condition, he looks fine from what I see. And Holgate's probably ahead of Maldonado, but Maldonado could come on. Okay, what I'm going to do, take out Corridor, Maldonado. Yeah, so we've got good defensive cover and then attacking as well. Well, not our best players, but we've got players there. And we've got attackers there just looking over everyone. This should be the selection. So it's not our 100% strongest in our attack, but definitely defense. I reckon we should have a good game today, defensive-wise. But let's see what happens. We're still away from home. And it's so important. It's so important to go out there. And we'll just, continue off that. Important to go out there and get a win here. It's so huge for the title. It's not like a big game in terms of a matchup, but for our season, yes. Because Leicester, they're not doing too much this season. That's really what I mean. It's not like against one of the other big sides, but they've got decent players. Again, with that pressure, we're feeling it a little bit. They've got a free kick. See, Fafana is on his own, but he... just goal kick. Pretty quiet day. Demand more? Probably... What? I should speak more, maybe. I was going to say, probably going into halftime, 0-0. This is when we might create something. Alcazar. Yeah, his situation is interesting. Oh, before we speak too soon, they're going to hit us on the counter. It's Malen. Nah. Ryder Henderson. No worries. So, maybe now. Yeah, it's a very good chance. Very good chance we shall be... Defend that. Madison always press. Yeah, he's a good player. And Doku, he just ran out there. What was that? Okay. Another chance. I suddenly start speaking that it's going to be 0-0 at halftime. Then the highlights come. Madison. Oh, come on. Are we lucky? We said that didn't we just literally click to always press him? Oh, that wasn't very impressive. Okay. Dressing room. I'm going to say Thrash. We haven't been at our best. We haven't got our game going. What are we missing? Sergio Gomez is still there, the creator. So, it's interesting. Do we bring on Kladrubski? Kladrubski here. We'll see how we go. I don't want to leave the decision so long, though. Alcazar. Oh, poor touch. What are you doing, Alcazar? Is the game warning me not to sign him? Is that's what happening? Even though he's a wonder kid. Last game he scores a nice goal. Give him the benefit of the doubt because he's injured. He's got a little knock. Let's bring on... Okay, I'm going to bring on Smith Rowe on that side. Lozek's going to come on for Conce. Yeah, for me, Conce, he hasn't been good as last season, funnily enough. He's not making those runs, those mazy runs that he was. If you have an idea, let me know. I reckon we need a... Yeah, he needs to come on, but... Anguissa to come off. And we'll bring on Kladrubski, just so you know what we're doing now. Put him up to the striker, then Gomez to drop. Vaz playing, we need a goal, man. Ranks. Leave Mazzala. Come on. Okay, maybe Smith Rowe, we put support. Just got to mix these roles between, support and attack. Kladrubski. All right, complete forward. Deep line for this, he's got a lot of options here, but I see him as a complete... Actually, advance forward for this one. Vlahovic, the target man. You know what we do here. We'll go a higher line and get stuck in. But long kicks to the target man. Even, distribute quickly so we don't waste any time and we'll have a more direct style. And see, again, these title-winning moments, potentially. And go through the middle, because that's where we're trying to get it. All right. I don't know what more I'm thinking about. You can't make more than 3 subs. So let's get it. Come on. Are those changes going to do it? Or are they going to hurt it? See, it's still an away game. Smith Rowe makes a good tackle. Unless they don't have bad players. All right, come on. It's still that negative feel. Yeah, you could say went to attack, but we need to win it. So far out. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Of course, man. It'll be in a game like this. What do you do now? You go very attacking. Like, they've been the better team. Like, Leicester, why are they doing so poorly in the league? Martin go up. Wing back attack. Yeah, like, why? Looking for these reasons. Why is he doing that badly? Go direct like that. Shoot on sight. Play for set pieces. And see, this is what I mean. How much are we going to see now? How much are we going to see now? I'd love to see it now and not have an issue. White goes long. Win this row. You got to pass this. Nah. I would have called you Smith Rowe if you scored it. But nah, you're just getting Rowe. You're just getting one name. That's it. I knew you'd stuff it up. That's why I just didn't say your name at all that time, mate. It's one of these games. It's one of these ones. It's a more tricky encounter, so we're going to go... Actually, Hlozek as the poacher. Then Martin, yeah, just focus. What can you do, man? What more can I actually do? Much harm. I don't know how much this is helping. If it is at all. Going direct as we can. I don't like maxing out both. Spread it wide and still go through the middle though. I don't know if that's going to work. But then we'll see. Come on. Berate. No way. When it's up for grabs, like when United drop points, it might be gained points for them. A draw and a loss for us in that game. Come on. Please don't be the highlight. Please. Yeah. Find something, lads. We're not. Everything's kind of going in their favour in this one, man. White. Like, we're just... Oh, okay. Get lucky. Fall to us. Gomez, Kladrubski, is it a goal? Yes, I was... Now we'll celebrate, but it's an in-between celebration. It's good for now, but how crucial is Kladrubski there? That's it. Like, this is one of these games I don't feel was... Like, even just for an equaliser there, I don't think we were meant to do that. We had to make some insane changes. But, you know, I want to hunt for the win. That makes it exciting anyway. Oh. But just defend it, and then we go. Or... Might be too late to make another judgment. Do you go on the counter formation and just settle... It's 1 point different, though. It's tricky. Because we've got the quality out there. We're trying to go for it. I mean, we're not going to go more crazy than this. If we don't score this way, I mean... Ah, corner. Why did I pause it to check the tactics? Why did I pause it to check the tactics? Clear. Okay, yes. I really do look like for a reason with every oh, no. Yes, it did. It did. Oh, don't. That wouldn't have come, man. They thought a tactical change was made. Fuck. Why did I do that? Yeah, it did. It did. Come on. Berate him again. Yeah, see, when that happens now, you say you should have gone defensive. But, like... What can you say? Sometimes when you go defensive, you concede anyway, so it's what the result was destined for on the day. And I got excited when I saw United drop points. And in the end, we dropped more than they did. And that's going to be their chance. But we're trying to get it here, man. Far out. That's annoying. That's a tough one to take. That's a tough one to take. As I said, we're probably similar quality. Taking an L's not good. That draw now, United like that they didn't lose against Man City. That was actually good for them. Now we're back out of top position. It's really going to be a tight finish. Why couldn't we win that? See, little injuries are coming. Who didn't play a part? See, would you have started Armini? But no, we didn't. Brennan was gone and Brooks was out. Two of our better players, so they're definitely coming in for the next games. Need them. Vlahovic even if he's got decent goals this season, does he go quiet when we need a goal? I don't know, man. I feel he does go quiet in those crucial moments, and he steps up when we're cruising a bit, and then he scores those goals. But anyway, make of it what you will. I suppose you don't want us to run off with it. This is going to leave it tight to the end of the season. It's going to leave it tight and exciting. Tight's always exciting, so we'll leave it there, and I'll see you guys next time.